Hello viewers, welcome back to our channel Bernard Farms. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Today we want to talk about the comparison between broiler chickens and layer chickens. Number one, we keep the broilers for meat production and we keep layers for eggs. So let's get into it. Broiler chickens doesn't need much capital to start with as compared to the layers. For the broilers, you are going to keep them for a shorter period, that is 4 to 6 weeks, depending with the breed. And as for the layers, you wait for about 18 weeks to 20 weeks for them to start laying. This simply means broilers are easy and cheap to start as compared to the layers. Meaning to say, less feed for the broilers since you are going to keep them for about 6 weeks, and less vaccines, and fast to get the returns. You can even start with about 50 beds or 100 beds. But as for the layers, you need 200 or more beds for it to make a little bit of sense. And two, risk to diseases. You must know that if you keep layers, there is high risk to diseases. The more time you rear the birds on your farm, the higher the risk to different types of diseases, such as the deadly Newcastle disease, which can wipe the whole flock of your birds. Remember, you will keep the birds for about 18 months or more. Some of the birds you can keep them for almost 2 years. But as for the broilers, the maximum time you can keep the birds on your farm is 8 weeks. So we are saying, the shorter the period you are rearing the birds, the lesser the risk to diseases. On management, I think it's easy and cheap to manage the broilers as compared to the layers. In fact, there's less management for the broiler chickens as compared to the layers. In terms of profit, I would say the layers are more profitable than the broilers. Yes, the broilers are a short-term investment because in 6 weeks' time they are ready for the market because of its great genetics to grow fast. They can grow from 2.5 kgs to 2.7 kgs in just 6 weeks. But trust me, on the layers, these are the egg-laying machines with the ability of laying almost every day, but of course not daily, because it lays an egg in every 26 hours. So you can get 5 to 6 eggs per bed every week. Oh, it's amazing. Yes, layers are the real ATMs. So I'm saying layers are more profitable than the broiler chickens in the long run. Remember, the layers are still going to give you money as off layers. After 18 months of laying, of giving you eggs, you're still going to sell the birds as off layers. That's why I'm saying the layers are more profitable than the broiler chickens. And as for the market, you have plenty of time to look for the market for your eggs, because you can still keep the eggs for about a month in a good room temperature. But as for the broilers, if you didn't sell all of your birds in time, you have to make a plan. Like, you have to slaughter all the birds and put them in a deep freezer, because at the end, if you keep them, they will start eating from your pocket. At the end, you don't have any profit. On the final one, let's look on the vaccines. On layer beds, you are going to need more vaccines since you are going to keep the beds for such a long time. And as for the broilers, you are going to need less vaccines since you are going to keep the beds for a shorter period. Thank you guys. That's all for today's video. Please subscribe, like and share. Goodbye. Peace, love and light.